we had seen that this equation is not linear. We have written it, it is not linear. This also we had solved it as not linear, not linear, not linear. But can we convert this not non-linear to linear equation by some modification? We will see to it. We can create new variables, making a proper change in the given variables. So where we found it was 1 upon x, can we write it as m? Let us see. With this modification, like suppose we say 1 upon x is equal to m or 1 upon y is equal to n, we get new forms of variables. So this is a proper change in the given variable. This is the given variable and we make a proper change and we convert it into the standard form of the linear equation. So we find two new set of variables, a new set of variables, that is m and n. Four upon x can be written as 4 multiplied by 1 upon x, which is 4 into bracket 1 upon x. Similarly, 5 upon y can be written as 5 multiplied by in bracket 1 upon y. So we have two sets, two variables, new variables. So instead of 1 upon x, we are going to write m. Instead of this, we are going to write m. So it becomes 4m. This becomes 5n. n. 1 upon y we write as n. So this becomes 5n. So we get a new equation. That is, instead of this, in place of this we are going to write m, and in place of this we are going to write n. So the new equation, you can read here itself, 4m plus 5n is equal to 7. Or you can read here, you can rewrite it as 4m plus 5n is equal to 7. Similarly, the second equation can be rewritten as 3m plus 4n is equal to 5. So these are your new equations. 4m plus 5n is equal to 7 and 3m plus 4n is equal to 5. Now, because of the space, I will try to solve the example here itself. Multiplying equation 3 by 3, we get 12m plus 15n is equal to 21. Multiplying it equation 3 by 3, and equation 4 by 4, multiply equation 4, fourth equation by 4, so that we get the same coefficient in m. We are getting same coefficient in m, so that we can eliminate. We are working with a method of elimination. So 4 multiplied by 3 gives 12m, 4 multiplied by 4n gives 16n, is equal to 4 5s are 20. Subtracting this equation from here, we have to change the signs, all the signs of the lower equation. So we have, this will get eliminated, 12m and 12m because of the opposite signs, and here we get minus n is equal to 1. Therefore n is equal to minus 1. Substituting this value in equation 4, if we write n is equal to minus 1, it will be 3m minus 4 is equal to 5. Therefore 3m is equal to 9, or m is equal to 3. So we got the values for the new variable, the set of new variables m and n. They are having value, m is 3 and n is minus 1. But what we have been given was the variables in x and y. Variables were x and y. So we have to change the value of it. Like 1 upon x was m. 1 upon x was m. And m is 3 now. Therefore, x is equal to, or 1 upon x is 1 upon 3 is equal to x. So x is equal to 1 upon 3. And what about y? 1 upon y is equal to n. 1 upon y is equal to n. Therefore, y is equal to 1 upon n, or 1 upon minus 1, which will be again minus 1. Y is equal to minus 1. So let us look at those values again. M is equal to 3 and n is equal to minus 1. We know we had taken m is equal to 1 upon x. Therefore, 3 is equal to 1 upon x, or x is equal to 1 upon 3. Similarly, we had taken n is equal to 1 upon y. Therefore, substituting the value of n, we have minus 1 is equal to 1 upon y, or y is equal to minus 1. So these are the values of x and y. So this is the solution of the simultaneous equations. Example 2. Here we have, for example, let us consider only the first term. It is 4 divided by x minus y, which can be rewritten as 4 multiplied by into the bracket x minus y. It is one and the same, because if we multiply 4 with 1 in the numerator, we have 4 in the numerator upon x minus y. Similarly, for this, we will take it as m or a. We will take this as a. 1 upon x minus y, if it is taken as a. Therefore, 4 upon x minus y will be a 4 multiplied by a, that is 4a. So here we have 4a. Similarly, 1 upon x plus y, if we take it as b, 1 upon x plus y, we take it as b. 1 upon, suppose we take this as b. So this will be b. It will be 4a. Instead of here, what we are going to write 4a, and this as b. So the left hand side will become 4a plus b is equal to 3. This will become 2a minus 3b is equal to 5. So we have the new set of simultaneous equations. 4a plus b is equal to 3 and 2a minus 3b is equal to 5. Let us multiply equation 3 by 3. So we get 12a plus 3b is equal to 9. And we write the fourth equation as it is. 2a minus 3b is equal to 5. Adding the two equations, we get 14a is equal to 14. Therefore, a is equal to 1. Now what is a? It is 1 upon x minus y. 1 upon x minus y is equal to 1, or x minus y is equal to 1. This we have here. In the printed form we have it here. Equation 5. Similarly, solving for b. we had obtained a equal to 1, so we will substitute the value in equation 3. It will become 4 multiplied by 1 plus b is equal to 3. Therefore we have b is equal to 3 minus 4, therefore b is equal to minus 1. But b is equal to 1 upon x plus y. Therefore 1 upon x plus y is equal to minus 1. Therefore x plus y is equal to minus 1. So we have two equations, new equations, fifth and sixth. Adding the two equations as it is, we add these two equations. What we will get? We will get 2x plus 0 is equal to 0. 2x is equal to 0, therefore x is equal to 0. If we put x is equal to 0 in the fifth equation, putting x is equal to 0 in the fifth equation, we have minus y is equal to 1 or y is equal to minus 1. So we have these two answers. So x is 0 and y is minus 1. Activity. To solve the given equations, fill the box below suitably. So the equations are 5 upon x minus 1 plus 1 upon y minus 2 is equal to 2. And the second equation 6 upon x minus 1 minus 3 upon y minus 2 is equal to 1. So replacing 1 upon x minus 1, we have the new equation. So the new equation will be 5m plus 1n is n is equal to 2. And the other equation is 6m minus 3n is equal to 1. Now we shall multiply this equation. We will call this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. We will multiply equation 1 with 3. So we have 15m plus 3n is equal to 6. And we add the equation 2 to equation 1. We write this equation over here, and because n, variable n has value of plus 3 and minus 3 as the coefficients in the two equations. So if we add this, n variable gets eliminated. So we have 21m. 21m is equal to 7, or we get m is equal to 1 upon 3. 7 3s are 21. So m, the value of m is 1 upon 3. If we substitute m is equal to 1 upon 3 in equation, this equation, if we substitute m is equal to 1 upon 3, so we have 6 into 1 upon 3 minus 3n is equal to 1. Therefore 2 minus 3n is equal to 1, or minus 3n is equal to minus 1, or n is equal to 1 upon 3. So n will be equal to 1 upon 3. We will write here n is equal to 1 upon 3. So the values obtained were m is equal to 1 upon 3 and n is equal to 1 upon 3. And 1 upon y minus 2, we had taken that as n. So we will substitute n back to its original value. So it is 1 upon y minus 2. This is equal to 1 upon 3. This is n. N is equal to 1 upon 3. So we write it as 1 upon 3. Now solving this. So cross multiplying, we have 3 is equal to x minus 1. Therefore, 4 is equal to x. So we have x is equal to 4. Here we have cross multiplying 3 is equal to y minus 2. Therefore, 5 is equal to y. So y is equal to 5. This is the solution. So x, y is 4, 5.